Well, Wooly here. I'm take this forward a little bit. Shooting on the GoPro, guys. Shooting on the GoPro. So, excuse me. Still a bit chesty. I'm going to go out and split some ash. I found some ash at a little job there that I was working on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to touch up the edge of my axe a little bit and then get cracking. Stay tuned. Have a file here, guys. I'm just going to take the burrs off. One of the dogs is choking in there. His axe is freezing. I should have put gloves on. So, people say splitting maul doesn't need to be sharp. Well, I would disagree with that. I would have agreed with it, but not since using this beast. This is the Hultafors splitting sledge, I think is what it's called, the exact term. Now, bucking. You were asking about this and on what I use, and this is the profile I want to show you here, guys. So if you look at that, this thing works very well. I'm completely happy with it. So all I'm doing, guys, is I'm holding the axe in front of myself like this, and I'm looking down the line. Now, the good thing about having a little bit of rust on your axe is you can see what you're taking off. Now you just flip it over. And this is the this is the landscape puck. Puck. Well, I'm back. I swear to God, my uncle lives across the road, Seamus, and he has the sixth sense. He knows that every time I start recording a video, he calls it out. He has interrupted 5 videos. But anyway, so Buchan was asking about this axe and what sort of axe I use, and you know the way he likes splitting wood with his double bits and stuff. But this is it here, the Hultafors. Beautiful axe, lovely, lovely, lovely. I love using it. So the landscape puck, guys, the landscape puck. So she's rough on one side, smooth on the other. Now this is pretty much the same as what I would do when if I was sharpening my Bushcraft axes. but obviously I would be stropping them and I would be bringing them to a razor point, whereas this can be sharp, but it doesn't need to be razor sharp. Now, if I had a fancy belt grinder or anything like that, like Buchan has, obviously it would work a lot better, but it's getting there. It's getting there. So you can see, I don't know how good the GoPro is at showing this up. You can see the edge. The way the edge is there. Let me just see. Come on. See that? And guys, it doesn't get buried into the ground or anything like that, you know, that's just what happens. Consistency is the key. Consistency. I mean, you're not talking about counting your rotations or anything like that. I just sort of time it and keep an eye on this bit here. Now, I'm not an expert. This is just how I do it. Okay, guys, I'm sure there's better ways out there to do it and faster ways to do it, you know, with machinery and stuff, but getting there. Well, Cooter has been in bed all morning. It's 10:30. She's only getting up now. Who would have thought it would be possible to get a 7.5 minute video, well, it's probably more than that, out of sharpening your splitting mill. That'll do it, guys. So I'm going to go out and split some mash. Stay chopping and frosty. Stay frosty chopping. Stay chopping frosty. Stay frosty.